You are all to the good.
There.
Up a tad bit. All right, we good.
Let me turn you all the way up. There. Yay!
What's been going on?
Now that's more clear. Hey.
What's been going on?
I mean, a lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I saw you was just on Instagram Live.
Because listen, listen. Can I say a bitch is tired? A bitch is tired. Okay. Bitch is tired.
I feel you. How is the family doing during this quarantine?
Everybody's good. Everybody's good. You know, we're surviving. You know.
How do you?
That's the only thing we can do.
Yeah, right. So how do you feel about this whole COVID-19 and everybody being on quarantine, lockdown?
Well, you know what? I think it's good because it gives you time to get all the things that you said you didn't have time for. Now you have time to do it. Right,
of course. And for those who just not chiming in, y'all may know Towanda as a Braxton sister, but I know her as my soror. Towanda, what did you cross at?
Bowie State University.
Bowie State University. You know what? I've never been to Bowie. I've heard like y'all get down, especially.
Yeah, we do get down. It's HBCU. It was HBCU, but now it's under the University of Maryland system. But when I went, it was a HBCU, and I'm not understanding why it went under the University of Maryland system because it's the first Black teachers college in Maryland.
Right. Yeah.
So it just didn't make sense to me. But hey, you know, yeah, Bowie State University, 1995. I have 4 letters.
4 letters?
4 letters. Zeta, Phi, Beta, Sigma. That's right. I'm a Sigma sweetheart as well.
Listen, we are.
I kept it all blue and white.
Bound.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? It's all blue and white, so it just made sense to me.
I feel you. What would you say has like changed you the most during this quarantine? Like thinking about this quarantine, it's been like 6 weeks now. What has changed you the most?
Not being able to go out to dinner, you know, and having cocktails. But you know, it's so many different ways to go around it. You know, like me and my honey, we have virtual dates with our friends. Like we make dinner, we dress up.
And you do like Zoom or FaceTime or something like that?
We Zoom and have, we have virtual dinners and stuff.
But I think this is like our new normal though, in a way.
I don't want it to be the new normal, but it feels good right now. It's cool right now, but I don't want it to be the new normal. You know what I mean? But we're touchy, feely people. You know, we like, especially my family, we like hugging and kissing each other on the cheek. And honest to God, true story, Trina does the 4 o'clock rock on on Tuesdays and Fridays, right? And she made a Jamaican punch in a little bucket.
Right.
And I said, Trina, I'm coming over to get my bucket. I'm telling you, honest to goodness, I hopped in the car because I was dropping off some ladybug. I was dropping these off anyway. I was dropping it off to Tamika.
Right, and we definitely going to talk about Ladybug too.
Yes, but I was dropping it off at Tamika because Tamika and Trina live right around the corner from each other. So I was just dropping some packages off. And I said, I'm going to get my drink. And I said, Trina, I'm coming. So leave the bucket outside. And Mommy is staying with Trina. So when I got there, I was like, Trina, bring the bucket outside. She going to walk out with the bucket. I said, listen.
No, she didn't.
Social distancing, Trina.
Right.
And my mother was like, come on, baby. I ain't seen my baby. And I'm like, I love y'all, but come on. I can't do all that.
And speaking about Mommy E, so she has a new Instagram like little segment where she's gonna be cooking.
Yes.
But I seen on your Twitter that you're like the best chef in the whole Braxton family. So I mean,
but that's under Mommy. Mommy don't count. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mommy don't count. And I think we all have our own different styles. We all have our own different styles of cooking. Trina is, you know.
Trina can make a drink. Let me just say
Trina can make a cocktail and she can make a damn dessert.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Tony's very gourmet-ish, like barefoot Contessa type of thing.
Right.
You know, Tracy is very southern, like, you know, the lady in the kitchen at church that make that good, that arm, that had that good arm. That's Tracy, make that good stuff. Tamar, she puts a lot of salt in her food. You know, you might need some Lipitor, but it's good.
See, but I can get down with Tamar's food because I gotta have salt and seasoned salt.
No, that's too much salt. That's why everybody going through the corona down in the hospital now because of pre-existing conditions. You see what I'm talking about? That's what happens.
I feel you.
Preconditioning.
It makes sense. So listen, Towanda, you represent, in my opinion, the essence of like what Black girl power is. You know, from like assistant Tony Braxton to being a mother, an actress.
Yes.
business mogul now, and you know, you're even producing in TV as well. So I guess like my question would be, where did you get that go-getter energy from, and how do you balance it all?
Well, I always had it, and unfortunately, you guys, you know, wasn't able to really see all the things that I've done on Braxton Family Values because they never featured, you know, any of my entrepreneurship in Braxton Family Values. But I was always doing things, you know.
Yeah.
And that's a good and the bad when it comes to doing television like that, because they're not always going to focus on the positive all the time. But, you know, a few years ago, like in 2011, I had a school that was called The Secret Squirrel, where I trained individuals to be assistants. You know, as a matter of fact, Tony still has her assistant today that I gave her from going to the Secret Squirrel School. Trina's assistant from the Secret Squirrel. Yes, so it's like I was doing a lot of stuff that no one really knew about. And I just think that now, since we're in quarantine, it's making a lot of noise now of the things that I've already done. Because, as you know, Unbreak My Heart, when I was a co-producer for that, I was a co-producer for that movie, Unbreak My Heart.
Right.
And it won a Canadian Emmy.
Congratulations.
I know. Thank you. So see, everybody doesn't know all those little tidbits that I've been doing. It's just,
no, but you've been working for a long time.
For a very long time. I've been doing things for a very long time. It's just that, you know, now instead of hiding in the corner, I'm not hiding in the corner anymore. I'm just doing it for me. Right.
So when the cameras are off, like, what does your life looks like? Like, who is Towanda Braxton outside of the Braxton Family Values and outside of TV executing and all that good stuff?
Well, on Braxton Family Values, what you see is what you get outside of the fact that I'm doing my own entrepreneurship things, right? And I'm a mother. I'm a hands-on mother. Like, I don't, like, even if I had a nanny to come in to take care of the kids, whenever I'm home, I like taking them to school. I like picking them up from school. I like taking my son to football practice. I'm that mother. I'm very hands-on.
Makes sense. Yeah. And, you know, now, you know, you're at the house, you're quarantined, and you're working on the Ladybug skincare. I saw you was watching with it this morning. I got to give you some as well. And if you can see, I got it already pulled up on the computer screen in the back. First of all, I love these headshots. You did
Thank you. Thank you.
But talk about the Ladybug skincare. Where did this come from? I know you kind of always been interested in, like, you know, the
everything healthy. I've been like involved in. So I don't know. Well, let me just tell you guys something. Miss Charlotte Wilson. She's the head company for Ladybug Skin. She's the parent company for Ladybug Skincare, right?
Right.
She does glow skin enhancements, and she does everybody's skin. She's the shit. Okay, she is the shit. She's the skin god for real. She does Portia's face. Have you seen Portia's face without makeup? Her skin is impeccable. Cynthia Bailey. You just seen Cynthia Bailey. She just posted something and she tagged Glow Skin Enhancement. And shout out to Cynthia Bailey for loving Glow Skin Enhancement / Ladybug Skincare. She does Black China, Amber Rose, Niecy Nash, and I had skin envy of what's it? Oh, damn, her name just damn, her name. But I had skin envy. And when I take her name, you're going to be like, damn, because her skin is so amazing, right?
Yeah,
Megan Good. Megan Good.
Yeah.
Her skin, right?
She got good skin.
Glow Skin Enhancements. Miss Charlotte Wilson, honey. Miss Charlotte is amazing. She's amazing. So, and I saw her face, and then I knew that Miss Charlotte did her face, and I was like, Miss Charlotte, can you please? I want my skin to look like hers.
Right.
How can I have that glow too? So she gave me the VIP experience. And when she did it, I was like, my skin is supposed to feel like this. My skin was like, ooh, for real. Like for real. So she was like, Twan, I see that you're into skin. So let's just collaborate. Let's do a skin line together. And it was a lot of, you know, we went through a lot of different soaps, and we chose this soap, which is amazing. Yeah. This soap is like, it's the beginning of the magic. And we just collaborated and brought it all together. So it's anti-aging. It's anti-aging package. No more dark circles for people basically like 25 and over.
Right. That's what's up.
But everybody can use it though. Yeah.
So, and then actually right now you have like a Mother's Day special going on.
I do.
Talk about that. 15% off?
Yes, 15% off, guys. I have two packages. I have a package that's $199, what's a big package, and I have a package that's $99. And both of them, you get
and that's
15.
The travel size, right?
That's the travel size. But let me show y'all the travel size. The travel size still has a lot of big stuff in it. Like this, look how big this soap is. The soap is still big. You know what I'm saying? It lasts a couple months. You know what I'm saying? You do one morning and one night of this. You know what I mean? So it lasts for a long time. It lasts, and this is a morning toner. So it lasts for a long time. So you get a lot for your money, and you get 15% off. And I'm just really excited about it. Mother's Day is May 10th. And I'm challenging. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm challenging. Because I already know the blue and white family is already going to stand up and represent, because we've already done it.
Listen, okay. I got the website up, so as soon as we get off, I'm getting my mom some for Mother's Day, because I haven't got a Mother's Day gift yet. And she likes taking care of her skin, so that's what I'm going to get.
And she's going to love it. She's going to brag. I'm telling you right now, bro, she's going to brag.
Okay.
She's going to say, everybody's going to say, your skin look good. She's going to be like, my son gave me these. You know how mothers like to brag.
Some of hers, too, and try to use some of hers. I ain't even going to lie to you.
It works. I'm telling you, Sean uses it. My son uses it. My daughter uses it. It's amazing, y'all. It's amazing.
Okay, Towanda, somebody says, I don't see how to get the 15% off. So how exactly can they get that?
Okay, so once you check out, if you put it in the promotional code and you put in mothers, MOTHERS, put in mothers when you go to checkout, and then you'll get the 15% off.
Got you. Towanda, is it cool if we do a little question and answer with the fans?
Of course.
Okay, I got my first one. Why can't you, Tracy, and Trina do an EP without Tamar and Tony?
Who said we can't?
Right.
We just ain't have time. We in quarantine. Everybody in quarantine.
Everybody in quarantine.
Everybody's in quarantine. Hey, everybody's in quarantine.
It looks like everybody wants some music. I see somebody else, they're asking,
hey, Stiani,
a single or EP.
When are you releasing a single or EP? Y'all know I'm not fixing to sing like Miss Celia should. That ain't something that I really wanted to do. I mean, acting was my thing. I just did it because I just did the singing. Not that I can't sing, and thank God for my gifts and thank God for my talents. Acting was my thing, you know?
Acting was the thing, yeah.
That was my thing.
Right, and it's a good thing that you're in it as well. You know, doing something that you truly enjoy and love. We have another question coming in. It says, how long do you have to use the facial soap to get rid of heavy, dark circles?
All right, let me just tell you. Let me just explain something to you. The soap, this soap right here, this exfoliates your skin first, right? That's what you use morning and night, right? Then at night, this magical little number here is called No More Dark Circles. All you need is a small, for real, all you need is a small dot, like this small dot, and on each eye. You see how small that is?
That's all you need, really?
That's all you need on each eye, because it covers the whole eye.
Right.
That one little dot, and that will definitely get rid of your dark circles. And if you go to my page, Towanda Braxton, you'll be able to see some of the testimonials. A girl just sent me a video today, and she had a birthmark underneath, dark. It's like a dark scar underneath her eyes, and it's clearing up.
Awesome, cool. Yeah. Somebody is talking about Sean. They're saying that he's a music producer, but you don't have no music out.
He is a music producer. He's amazing, guys. I don't think we're not braggacious. We don't brag about all the stuff that we do, especially with Sean. And he has over 200 songs. He's worked with Justin Bieber, Lionel Richie, Pink, Aaron Hall, Tyrese, us, 3LW, all 3LW's hits, Escape. I mean, you know, he's been in the business for a very, very, very long time. It's just that we just hadn't done. But just stay tuned. You just never know how the Lord may bless us.
I mean, the way 2020 going right now, we may get something from Towanda. Y'all don't know.
Right. Look, cheers. We're unpredictable.
Listen, I wish I had my drink with me. I had it when I had Trina on, but you know, somehow, you know, I left it. I don't know.
You know how us Braxtons are. We gotta have a cocktail.
Right. Somebody's asking what's going on with the Braxton sisters' values and when the show comes back on. So I know you guys are on hiatus during the quarantine.
We're quarantined. Everybody's quarantined.
But taping should start back maybe later this year.
We don't know. I mean, that's just like asking when is a concert going to happen. A concert is not going to happen until next year, so you never know.
Makes sense. Towanda, let me ask you this: like, what was it that made you want to branch out and, you know, do your own thing in your own light and not more so live in the light of your sisters, but kind of be like Towanda the businesswoman, Towanda the businesswoman?
Well, it was always in me. It was always a part of me. You know, like even when growing up, that's why they call me the responsible one, because I always took care of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, being Tony's assistant really it prepared me for everything, because I went from being in front of the camera to being behind the camera, you know, to being seen and not heard. You know, well, heard and not seen really when you're an assistant. So you know, that really prepared me for a lot. It really prepared me to look out for myself. I know that sounds crazy, but it made me want to look out for myself. Like, okay, I'm doing all these things for other people, but what do I have to pass on to my children?
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. What do you want people to know about you as just Towanda Braxton, the person, not the reality TV star, not the producer, you know, but just Towanda Braxton, the mother, that's what I would say.
I'm a mother, and I'm just like any other mother that you meet in the streets. And I take that very, very serious, you know.
I like the way you said that. I'm like, any mother you meet in the streets,
I'm a mother.
Turn their head like,
I'm a mother. Right. And people have to remember, my name is Towanda. I have the most ethnic name in the family. So sometimes Towanda might come out every now and then.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you underdig? So, you know, like even with the kids, whenever I went to Braxton's football games, and I really miss that now. But whenever I would go, I was like the loudest mother. Right. I'd be like, come on, Braxton, make that money, baby, make that money. Because I just really believe that whatever things that he did, like if he did something extra, like he sacked a quarterback, or, you know, he tackled and all that stuff, I would pay him as an incentive.
Right.
Because I'm like, they pay you when you play in the NFL. So why not get yourself used to that muscle of working towards something?
I like that. Good stuff. Towanda, what's next for you? Are we going to see any new projects maybe later in the year, early 2021?
That would be amazing. I mean, I have a few show ideas, and, you know, Sean and I, we collaborate on a lot of different things. We have a YouTube channel called King Ladybug, and we talk about a lot of different stuff like relationship things, blended family things, because he, you know, he doesn't have any bio kids. So my kids are his kids, you know. So it's that whole thing that we talk about. We're life coaches now, so we talk to, you know, we're certified. So we talk to a lot of different couples, and I have a fitness app out now. It's called Just Fit. Right. So I mean, it's just,
So you like stepping into the fitness world?
I mean, I've always, I don't know if you know. I mean, of course you know, because you're my brother.
Right.
But I've always been the one in the family who was the most fit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it just made sense to go into that direction. So the whole thing is like, my skin is going to be amazing and my body's going to be amazing when I walk out that door after quarantine.
I love that. Towanda, maybe there's someone on this live right now who's in a relationship. They're quarantined at the house right now. And they're like, you know what? This joker is getting on my last damn nerve. You are a life coach. Sean is a life coach.
Yes.
What type of advice would you give to them? And how do you balance that, being at the house with your significant other when you were used to, you know, seeing them after 5 o'clock, you know?
Right. I think the most important thing is to give each other space.
Gotcha.
And to make it known that you need space.
Right.
Now, I don't know how everyone's dwelling is. However, you could say, hey, I need the bedroom for this amount of time by myself. I think space is very important. And I think, and I know this is going to sound a little sexist in reverse. I just think that men especially need their space. They need their man cave space. Yeah. So whether it's in the basement, outside, in the bedroom, they need their space, ladies. So you got to give them their space, really.
So, Towanda, we thank you so much
for
hopping on this live.
That was amazing.
And bringing us inside of your home. First of all, I love your home. The piano.
Thank you. I play piano. I do play, and my kids have taught themselves how to play piano as well.
So you're self-taught.
I'm self-taught. Amen.
That's what's up.
Amen. I'm self-taught because, well, nobody knows this, but when I went to when I went to Bowie State University, it was music education and performing arts, right? And it was minoring in voice and piano. And no one knows, when I was in 3rd grade, I learned how to play clarinet, and then I taught myself how to play piano. I was I was like so into music. I loved everything about music. I could read music. My daughter can read music.
Right.
You know, so music has really been my first love, like as far as loving music. But I love acting more, if that makes sense to you.
I got you. Something I've always wanted to do was sing or play the piano, but you know, the good Lord just didn't give me that gift.
But it's easy to play piano. It's easy.
You think so?
It's so easy.
Okay.
Yeah, my husband, he wanted to learn how to play piano, and I taught him how to play. I taught him how to read notes.
Right.
And I taught him how to play piano. And he you know, as far as I know, because I haven't seen him or spoken with him, but a few years ago, he could really, really play. Cool. It's easy. It's really easy. And then YouTube nowadays can teach you anything. As long as you know the scales.
Say it again.
As long as you know the scales, you're good.
I mean, because low key, I got on YouTube a couple of years ago, and I still know how to play. Like Mary Had a Little Lamb with those 3 little keys. Mary had, and that's all I know. I can do a little bit of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, but outside of that, that's it.
Can you read notes?
I can't read notes though.
But that's what you have to start doing. You have to start reading the notes, knowing every good board does fine, and all that good stuff. But the treble and the bass, and once you do that, you can go to the music store. Honestly. Go to the music store and get some books on music that you really want to learn. Like say for instance, Stevie Wonder, right? And if you write out the notes and then start playing them on the piano, I'm telling you it works. I promise it works.
I'm gonna try it out, and then after the quarantine, I'm coming to the
I'm
ACL,
telling you, it's gonna take you gotta practice though. You have to practice.
Okay, I will.
But it'll work.
I'm gonna do that. Towanda, this was really fun.
Yeah. Are you sing shocked?
Say it again.
You seem shocked.
Well, I mean, I kind of feel like the conversation was going to be cool, but this was really, you know what I mean? I got a lot of insight on who Towanda is outside of the whole limelight, because I think we always see you in the light, but we don't really get to dig deep inside.
You never get to see dig in deep in my life for some reason, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Because what you see now is what you get. I'm gonna, if it's okay,
of course, please.
I want to answer some of these questions that's not in the question thing.
Yes. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. Okay, our products are made, Ladybug Skincare is all natural, and it's for all skin and all skin types, guys. And you can see the ingredients when you go to ladybugskincare.com. Yeah. You give good luck. Can I sing?
Listen, Towanda, everybody wants you to sing, so here's what I tell you to do. Drop your cash out. Drop your cash out and tell them
I'm not cash. I don't want nobody to pay me to sing. I'm not, because I ain't singing. Maybe one day in the near future, I might go live and sing something, just a couple bars, but that's it. I was on the Young Show years ago in 2004. It was called, I remember when Towanda was on the Yellow Show years ago, and that lady, Deborah, that was very funny.
Someone just asked, "Can I buy my husband this skincare product?"
You could. Why would you buy your husband something? Your husband need to buy you something. It's Mother's Day coming up.
That's what I'm saying.
Is you a mother? But to answer your question, he's gonna fall in love with the soap. I'm telling you that, right? Everything in the Ages Timeless package for Ladybug Skincare, you're gonna love. You're going to love. You're going to fall in love with it. Let's see. Can you? No, I'm not saying.
Everybody wants you to sing.
Live keeps freezing. That might be your internet. You might have Teddy Riley internet.
Here's one, Towanda.
What? Do you want more children? I wouldn't be opposed to having another kid, especially since, Sean doesn't have. But my biological clock is ticking pretty heavy. I'm in my 40s. So, yeah.
Okay, Towanda, tell me about this right here, because I don't know nothing about this one. Are you still doing Secret Squirrel? No, not yet. But I am going to be doing it. And just stay tuned. Me and Zoe. Zoe is like my little brother. He worked for, he's my little brother, Zoe. Right. He's been with the family for a long time. We're gonna go at we're gonna come back and revive the Secret Squirrel, because it's definitely needed. I think that the training is needed. I think there are several, I call them squirrel nuts, that the Secret Squirrel interns need to learn and know when it becomes an assistant, because it's etiquette that you have to definitely learn before you get into the workplace. Someone is asking, how do you deal with constructive criticism or even the negative comments? Because I'm sure you see the negative comments.
I see it all the time. Yeah. I see it all the time. As a matter of fact, I saw it this morning when I went live.
Right.
And the person was like, "You look old," and I was like, "That just woke me up. Thank you." You know what I mean?
Right.
Motivation sometimes. Yeah. But then I just want everybody to know, like, that negative stuff is so played out nowadays. Ain't nobody being negative in 2020.
Yeah.
Don't nobody have time for it. Right now, COVID is covering all of that negativity, so you don't have to add to it.
I feel you. What is your idea dream movie role? That's a question.
My idea dream movie role is to play alongside of, I call her my sister, Brayley Evans, and she plays Oprah and I play Gail.
Brayley is coming on the show on Tuesday.
Is she?
Yeah.
I love Brayley. That's my girl. That's my sis, like, for real. I love her.
Ambitious, but I've never got an opportunity to really talk to her. So
she's amazing. She's like a ball of energy. I'm telling you.
Really?
You're gonna need a cup of coffee. I'm telling you, she's like a 24-hour pot of coffee. I'm telling you something. She has a lot of energy, but she's amazing.
Oh, this is
amazing. She has a lot of gems. She has a lot of nuggets to drop. She's amazing.
Okay, so Oprah.
Is that liquor back there on the floor? Yes.
I like that.
I was organizing my alcohol because I had to make my Moscow Mule.
See, Towanda, if I would have known, I would have made me a drink before I got on here. I should have made me a drink.
You should have. You know how we do.
Right.
Hi, Melba Moore. Hey, beautiful. Okay, when did you know you wanted to be an actress? I'm going to tell you guys. I was in elementary school, and I was on the drama team in elementary school. I was in all the plays in elementary school and in junior high school. I was a thespian. And me, Trina, Tracy, and Tamar did Dreamgirls off Broadway in 92. And I played Laurel, Trina played Dina, and Tracy and Tamar alternated with Michelle. And the director, his name was Professor Cooper, and he was also a professor at Howard University. He was one of the big professors there, and he offered me a theater scholarship at Howard University. At this time, I was at Booth, yes.
And
at this time, I was Booth, yes. He offered, his name was Professor Cooper, and he offered me the scholarship, and I turned it down. And he was like, "Towanda, you've never had any acting classes?" I was like, "No." He was like, "You're such a natural. Like, are you serious?" And everybody that was in it went to Howard. And they were like, "Are you serious?" They keep calling by my name, Laurel. Laurel, are you serious? And I was like, "No." And he offered it, and I did not accept it because I thought it was more important for me to move forward with the family business, and the family business is singing.
Now, thinking about it, do you regret?
A small piece of me does. I do regret it a little bit. However, I don't believe that I will be where I am today had I chose that path. But you just never know. But I'm just thanking God for giving me the opportunity to, have options.
Right. Got you. Let's see. What does this one says? Did you ever write ideas you love to?
What ideas you love to write about? I was working on writing a book, a couple, as a matter of fact, but I had to stop because it was therapeutic at first. Yes. And then I was like, I can't finish this right now. The space, because of the space that I am in today, it kept taking me back to where I was. So maybe I'll finish it up. But to answer your question, I was going to write about relationships and where I am now today and how I got over a lot of things in my life.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Cool. Is there any more questions you want to answer? I'm going to looking at some of them.
Somebody says Sigma love. Amen.
Oh yeah, always. Ain't nothing like that blue and white.
Blue and white. Z5.
And while y'all on here, make sure you go to ladybugskincare.com and Ladybug Skincare product for real.
Yes. Melba Moore said, "Send mommy Miss Melba Moore. I'm sorry. Send mommy. I sure will send mommy your love."
Hey, Miss Melba.
Thank you so much, Miss Melba Moore. Thank you. We love you. You're amazing. She got high cheekbones like us. You would think that we related.
Cheekbones too. Where did those cheekbones come from? Like those strong genetics?
My mother's side of the family.
Got you. Somebody, I've seen this question 3 times, so I guess let's ask it. Since everybody wants you to sing, don't you think if you release music, they would support you highly?
Could be not. Who's to say?
Uh-huh. But
you just never know.
Why is everybody trying to make you do something you don't want to do?
But it's not that I don't want to. I just don't feel like it. That's the difference to me.
Right.
I'm not saying that I'm never going to do it in the future. Just right now, that's not my focal point. Mm-hmm. But you just never know.
Makes sense.
Anything can happen.
I feel you. Trina said she wanted to do some country music. If she ever thought about doing music again, I was like, listen.
Yeah, Trina, that's Trina.
Braxton, y'all, the mindset you guys have, and once you have a mindset of something you want to do,
we're gonna do it.
Y'all do it, but you
that's
do
right.
it. You go above and beyond.
You gotta, because you gotta speak it. You gotta speak it. You have to speak it. I think Tracy should do like dance music. I think Tracy would be like you know how CeCe Peniston was like the bomb, and not like she's not the bomb now, but
yeah,
in the 90s, of dance music and all that stuff. I think Tracy would kill it.
You think so?
Tracy, her energy, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
That's what's up. How is Tony doing? Have you and Tony talked?
I talked to her late last night. That's why I get no sleep. I was doing family stuff. So yeah.
And y'all was up all night talking, catching up?
Just talking, watching movies. She telling me what I need to watch because, you know, we've been quarantined. So, and we're movie and TV people. So we watch a lot of
the Clark Sisters movie.
Of course. We watched the Clark Sisters movie. Are you serious?
That not the best movie?
It was amazing.
That was a really good movie.
It was very well written and directed, and the characters were amazing.
Amazing. I was a little worried because I didn't know, you know, if their story was going to be told in the light that we wanted to be told.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Lifetime did that. You know,
they did a great job. They did a great job. But, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to add and subtract things for entertainment purposes, and I definitely understand that. However, it was no loopholes. It didn't make you walk away wondering certain things, you know. I think it was impeccable. It was amazing. And, you know, we love the Clark Sisters. We used to sing a couple of their songs growing up.
I see Tamar under here. She's saying wet family stuff with high balls.
My mama calling in. I'm sorry. I had to decline my mama.
Oh,
my mama was calling in. I'm sorry.
So somebody done sent the live to Tamar. Tamar trying to figure out what we talking about. She said wet family stuff.
Huh?
I said, I guess somebody sent the live to Tamar. She's trying to figure out what exactly we're talking about. She said what family stuff.
I have family outside of Tamar, Tracy, Trina, and Tony. I do have children that I'm dealing with too when it comes to schoolwork and all that good stuff.
Right. Melba, Miss Melba said Towanda is just an idea. Gospel CD with all the sisters. Gospel dance house.
That would be amazing.
That would be dope.
Even if it's just a couple of songs, a couple of gospel songs, I think that would be great.
I feel you. Well, listen, Towanda, I'm not going to hold you too long. Go ahead and take that call by mommy so she don't, you know, beat
right. You saw that. That's why I paused. I'm sorry, y'all. My mama called and she don't know, y'all.
It's all to the good, but thank you so much. We love you. We really do.
Thank you. Zeke, bye.
You know. All right.
Thank you, guys. Make sure you go to ladybugskincare.com.
15% off that Mother's Day special. Go get it.
That's right.
All right, sis.
Love you guys.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
Can you?
Oh, no. I took her out a little too early. Towanda, I'm going to hit you up right after this, and we'll talk in the DM. Let's see. Okay, how do I end this? Y'all, please forgive me. I'm getting old with this social media. There we go.